I'm here. Good morning. Just had to go do something real quick. We are off kilter. Just had to go do something real quick. We are. Okay. Good morning, everybody. It's solar eclipse day. Do you have your glasses? I took these from my son because he bought 6 of them. He thought he was only buying 3 and he got 6. So I really wanted a pair. Even though I'm going to be at the doctor pretty much right when it's happening. I'd love to cancel that, but I don't think they would like that too much. But anyway, do you have your glasses? Everybody, do not look at the sun without them. Hi, Linda and Katie and Dieta and Susie and Tina and Z and Susan and Debbie and Kay and Tammy and Carol. Hello. So anyway, get your glasses ready. This is me. And this is where you can find all my stuff and junk at creatorofcuteness.com. Um, so head over there and make sure you bookmark this page because if you're looking for books, collage elements, classes, watercolors, burnishing tools, they're all there. All there. And you know what? I'm gonna gather up all of those things tomorrow and maybe give you guys a quick walkthrough of the website because it's been a long time since we've talked about how to maneuver it. But really, it's not hard. So here we are. Let's move all this to the side. Here we are in April. Uh, I'll show you what I did for birthday. Sunday was Hello Autumn, but I did not do that. So we can incorporate that into today, which is leaves. So the way Rebecca did our prompts this time around was a big challenge for me personally because I am right in the middle of either winter turning into spring or spring turning into summer, and I am waiting for heat to come. Um, but this week is autumn week. So we have leaves. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. I'm in Omaha next week. I am so in trouble. I am so not ready. Oh boy, that's embarrassing. But this is leaves, acorns, coffee, tea, pumpkins, Halloween, and then sunflower. I'm going to probably flip flop sunflower and Halloween. And then next week, I'll be in Omaha, except on the first day, the 15th. So I will be doing Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, well, not Saturday, and not Sunday, will be Carmen. Yay, Carmen has agreed to be here with you guys, and she's going to do all these prompts as tags, Carmen style. So she'll do a Carmen snowman, which I can't wait to see, a Carmen Christmas tree, a Carmen mitten, a Carmen holly, and that's it, because she doesn't have to do Saturday or Sunday. Okay. Oh, Carmen said I should have flip-flopped weeks with her. Oh, maybe we could do that, Carmen. Let's just talk about that because you could do Halloween and pumpkins, but I could still do, well, anyway, we'll talk about that later. I can't believe next week is, geez Louise, where has this time gone? I have not done anything for Omaha. I usually like to have some samples made, and have I done any samples? No. So it's going to be Lindsay teaching a retreat by the seat of my pants, just like I do things here. So maybe that's a good thing. Okay, I wanted to share our little mini book because I finished mine over the weekend. And this is how it opens. So you saw the cover, yes? The cover is all fabric-y, stitched, ruffled, beaded. And then Excuse me. Then we have our cover page, which is our title for Lindsay, Creator of Cuteness. Then we have Hearts, which was our prompt for the first day, Hearts. Then we had Happy Camper. Look, we have the sun and the moon. I haven't talked yet this morning, so I'm sneezing and the whole 9 yards. Happy Camper. And then we had Sunshine Girls with our fold out Sunshine Girl, real big. And then we did the Rainbow Day, which was a little rainbow that pulls out of a side pocket. And man, were we hacked yesterday. Some guy was saying the nastiest stuff about this. I had to quickly block him. And you know what that means? That when we get hacked by some person's name that is not part of this group, that means one of you guys got hacked, and that's how they got into our group. I learned that by looking it up the other day. Anyway, Rainbow, and then we did You Belong Among the Wildflowers. And then we did, or I did by myself on Saturday. This was an interesting moment for me because my fountain pen ran out of ink and I had to put new ink in it, and I spilled it on my hands, my feet, my carpet. There was major panic in my blood. But remember the show, My Big Fat Greek Wedding? And the lady that would say, well, I can't even remember what she would say, but she would do Windex. And she would say, was it she said? She put Windex on everything. Anyway, I put Windex with vinegar on my carpet. It's my new favorite stuff. Oh no, Carmen. The black stain was this big on my carpet. I was panicking. I thought my dad was going to come back from the grave and scream at me because that's the kind of stuff I used to do as a kid that would make him scream. But I got it. Anyway, so this was a product of black ink spilling. And then this flips back around like this. And then we flip this over and it says, it's all in the details. And then it says, cuteness matters. And that's the end of my little book. Right? And that's it. And it will go on the shelf with the rest of the little books. So cute. I love it. Okay. So let's talk about Journal Play Day. We had Journal Play Day on Saturday. Oh, my cover's on backwards. Anyway, this is what we created. I did a little belly band that goes like this out of fabric that covers the front. And then we had, Linda says Windex is a window cleaner. That's correct. It was Windex with vinegar. They don't have that in London, England, UK. I have to blow my nose. I'm very sorry. Anyway, sorry about that. I was talking brand names. Anyway, here's the cover of my book. And then we did an accordion book for the first part of the book. We did a bunch of pages here with the artwork. We did a butterfly in the center, which mine is certainly not finished. We did a little bag here. Where's the other part of the bag? Here's the other part of the bag. So something could pull out of this like a little, like one of these little things. You know, like a little tag, pull out of it. I'm going to leave that in there. And more pages. And then in the back, we did, I can show you this one. We did these envelope accordion books. And I did mine backwards and I'm not very happy with myself. But it's envelope accordions. So it opens like an accordion file. And then there are little journaling spots that pull out. Super cute, right? And then I'll show you the accordion book. So I have 2 envelope books here. I'll put it back together later. So this is what you miss when you don't take Journal Play Day. It's super fun. And then we did, uh-oh. I got red on this somehow. Where was red? I'll fix that. I'll just draw another leaf here or something. Anyway, we used a fun quote that I found on Instagram. Talking about our problems is our greatest addiction. Break the habit, start celebrating our joys. So what I'm doing with mine is I am doing April milestones. So things that happen in April, I'm going to write on this side of my accordion book. And then if I wanted to, I could flip it over and doodle on the back side of my accordion book or put photos or whatever. But that is Journal Play Day. That's the kind of stuff that we do. And we get all this artwork that I provide. And so let me show you what's coming for May. Just a little sneak preview. So you sign up for Journal Play Day and you get April, May, and June. And then, of course, there's more after that. There will be the 14th quarter, but this is the 13th quarter. It's $25 for 3 months. You get all that artwork that was on my book there that is put together. You get journaling blocks for each month. There's so much that you get for Journal Play Day. Did I just say this? It's $8.33 a month. So here's what's coming for May. I found this art that I had drawn for rubber stamps. So I think we'll use all these flowers. We'll use these borders, but I have to enlarge them. This is one of the background papers you'll get. Not really excited about that one, but I think when it's cut up, it'll be cute. This is a second background paper you'll get. So we're going to do really bright, wildflowery kind of colors. This is the collage element that you're going to get. Has May flower seeds. A little place here to put your name of Flower Girl. Where flowers bloom, so does hope. Then a vase and a pot and some flowers. And we're going to learn to draw some flowers. So it's going to be really fun. And then these are the journaling blocks that you're going to get. Well, two of them are just cute pictures, but we're going to get a tall journaling block, a tall journaling block, one that's a tag shape, and then one that's got lines on it. So that is May coming up. Won't be done for a while because I have to get my act together and do something for Omaha so I don't look like a complete blithering idiot. That is that. And I'm not even going to talk about that today, I don't think. So let's get our act together here, shall we? First thing I want to do is just play and make a little solar eclipse thingy to go in my journal. It's not going to be very big or exciting or whatever. You could use, what I did was I took a punch. I have a 3-inch punch and I had a 2-inch punch and I created a little moon, and I'll paint one for you so you can see how I did that, although that's not a very good moon, and a sun. And all we're going to do is take a brad. Oh, there better be a push pin in here or I'm doomed. Hold on. I'm going to have to go get a push pin, you guys. I got to get something to poke a hole. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. Carmen says Lindsay will be, oh, never mind. Okay. So all you're doing is poking a hole. And get a brad of whatever color you want. I'm going to use a bright silver. Oh, there is a push pin in there. These are those little teeny tiny brads. And then this can glue down on that side in my book. And then you can make it be the eclipse. Okay. I mean, it's not very, I thought it was a cute idea. So let's make one. You can use colored pencils or whatever you have. I, however, am going to use watercolor. And my sun is going to be yellow and orange. And I'm just going to kind of mix colors together as I go to make a nice bright sunshine. You could put a face on it if you wanted to. I want the orange on the outside, so it's the Do you know that the outside of the sun is called the corona? Wish I had known that yesterday. I would have bought me some coronas to celebrate. Not really. I'll be at the doctor, so what does it matter? Okay, so there's my sun. For the moon, it's a little bit trickier. Let's come down a bit. So all I do is I take black and I get it real watered down to start with. And I just kind of, that's way too black. So I'm going to use more water and less black and just kind of stipple on there and make it kind of look like a moon. Then we're going to take our heat tool. I'm going to use it on both of these guys. Have I ever done a moon with you guys? It's been a long time, right? But we have to dry it before we could continue. I need a little more orange on this one. Around the edges. The edge has to be very orange. Then I'm going to take more yellow and kind of blend it together. We want it to be nice and fiery and bright. Is everybody going to get to see the eclipse where you... When's the next one? Will we all be alive? I don't even know. I want to say it was 40 something years. I've kind of been out of it this weekend. Not paying attention to too much that's going on in the world. Paying attention to my family instead. But I definitely want the orange brighter on the edge. Do you see what I'm doing there? Just kind of going around the edge with the orange. We'll finish this one and then go back. Oh, 2044. Yeah, I don't think so. What is it? 2024 now? 2024, 2034, 20. So that's 20 years and I'm 65, 75, 85. I might be, but I'm not going to care about an eclipse probably. Okay, so there's my sun. Oops, this moon got some orange on it. So now that the black is dry, I'm going to go back with more black and just kind of stipple it on. Not really stipple, but do you know what I mean? Just kind of letting your brush land and making bigger craters. And you can do darker black, lighter black. The moon's a little trickier to do than the sun. And then we can get it a little darker in certain places if you want to show bigger craters. And if you get it too black, all you have to do is come back with water and kind of water it down and it'll blend in more with your grays. Okay, let's heat that. Good morning, Maureen. Oh, who says they live in the path of the eclipse? Oh, Deborah. And is it going to be sunny and nice or is it going to be cloudy? It's going to be sunny and nice here. I'm definitely going to have to iron this, so you'll have to give me a moment. It's very wet. Let's go a little bit darker. You could put purple in this or blue if you wanted to. You could actually draw circles if you wanted to, but I don't want to take that much time away from our prompt today. I think that's a good moon. Right? Okay, there's only one thing I want to do, and I have an opalescent color here, pearlescent. Oh, I just got black in it. Hang on. Spilling stuff right now, I guess, is part of my world. So a friend of my daughter's, I guess, flew to Montana just to see the eclipse. So this is a pearlescent white. So as it dries, it'll give the moon a little luminescent kind of look. And there are people that like plan their weddings around the eclipse and are flying in an airplane to follow it. I mean, you know, there's all of that. And I've heard people say that it like changed their life when they saw the last solar eclipse, and that's all cool. I saw the end of a rainbow yesterday, and it definitely changed my life. It was very exciting. I've never ever seen the end of a rainbow. It was very cool. All right, I'm gonna go. Carmen says YouTube has it as well. Oh, so you can watch it on YouTube? Well, that's cool. I may have to back another color white because I'm not gonna like that yucky that's on the back side of my moon. Julie says we have perfect conditions here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Julie, you're coming to the retreat, and now you know I have nothing planned yet. Oh well. Okay, let me go to the iron real quick. Okay, well, my iron turned itself off. Look at, we have an eclipse right here. It's my bowl. Okay, well, enough. So we have this one you can use, or we have my big one. Let's get the push pin again. I'm going to go with the shadow kind of going that way and put a pinhole through here. If you don't have any mini brads, you should get yourself. The solar eclipse. So this can go in my journal. So then you're going to glue your sun down and you're going to come all the way around with your moon. And I can write here. You could journal on the sun where you were when it happened. That would be super cute. Okay. There we go. There's our quickie little solar eclipse page. Move all this stuff. Okay, so now let's do our tag. Let's talk about tags. Since this week is going to all be tags that we could then use on cards, because I am not going to be sending any of these this week. I'm going to save all these tags and we will revisit this in the fall. And we can use these as part of whatever project we're doing. So I have a giant tag here, a smaller tag here. I think I'm going to use this one or this one, maybe this one. I have one that was dyed in coffee dye, and then like a shipping tag here. I painted some papers, so we're just going to cut out some leaves out of the painted papers. And we're going to use a quote that I found by Emily Bronte that I've used before. Oh, look. My white ink is in my pen, but I did it wrong. I learned that I have to shake the ink before I put it in because it's very liquidy. And now my black pen is a vacuum pen. It's called vacuum. Why isn't this screwed in all the way? I'm going to end up getting ink everywhere again. Well, now it's screwed in all the way. This is what I can take on the airplane if and I want. And then I still have my green in my other pen. Pretty excited about all those. Okay, so let's cut out some leaves first. For those of you guys that have a hard time doing this on your own, you could just draw footballs. If you wanted a stem on it, you could put a stem, but I'm not gonna draw mine first. I'm just gonna cut. So if you have scrapbook paper that looks like leaves, patterns that might be a leaf pattern, then use that. I wanted to pre-draw these so that we had some stuff already done. Maybe I'll go from the front. It's easier to see the patterns. I just took some greens and golds and browns and oranges and made some background papers. Just real quickies. The gold is my favorite part on all of this because it just makes the leaves sparkle. I need way more than this, but. And you can make thin ones, fat ones, no two leaves are the same. I definitely want this orange color. Did you guys watch girls basketball this weekend? I did not. But I was driving home on the freeway when the rainbow happened, and it was raining, and there was a rainbow, and it was sunny and raining and dark all at the same time. And as I was driving, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's translucent over there. It's where the end of the rainbow is. And through the trees or on the trees, you could see the translucent part of the rainbow. Absolutely amazing. Stephanie says, you know you love your kids when you spend the morning driving around to 10 different places to find glasses for them to see the eclipse with. I stole them from my son, so I get it. Okay, so there's a bunch of leaves. We're going to use the smaller tag, and I'm going to use my black pen, I believe. Okay, where's my quote? My quote is, every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. Look at that beautiful pen. And we're going to go off to the side. I can't do this with these gloves on, though. Oops, now all my gloves are falling. The weight of this pen is a lot different than my other ones. It's not my favorite, I must say. And you can use whatever lettering style you want. I'm concentrating a lot here. I don't know if you can tell. Okay. Every leaf speaks bliss. I'm going real tiny here. Not the word bliss. It's going to be big because it's a pretty word. These can be tiny to me. Is there a comment in there? Yes, fluttering from the autumn tree. I also like the word fluttering. My husband built a swing set yesterday for my grandson. That was super cool. Oh, Palma has a sourdough question. Do you adjust your baking temp or time for altitude? No, I did not. I do 30 minutes at 450 and then 10 minutes with the lid off of my Dutch oven at 440 or something close to that because my oven is broken and old. Oh, and you know how when you type things and it says centered, flush left, or flush right? I love doing flush right and flush left sometimes. That's what I'm doing here, flush left. And I always spell autumn wrong, so I have to look. Autumn. Would have been fun to have brown ink. I almost just spelled autumn wrong. My life. That is super pretty. Emily Bronte. Okay, I like it. So first thing I want to do is I want to add some green to this. It's darker than the colors of my leaves, hopefully. Oh, that's a very dark green. Not happy with it. I have a hair on my brush. I mean, that's a very dark green. I'll add some brown in here. I'm going to blot the heck out of that. I'm going to blot the heck out of that. That worked nicely. We'll add a different color green in there because I did not like that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let us heat dry it. And then we're just going to add some leaves. I didn't bring up, oh, I did bring. I brought some sari silk up, which are not green, but I think they're going to be pretty as a contrast to that. That's really pretty in person. The colors on that coffee, when you use coffee dye, sometimes the watercolor just really soaks in differently than normal. But I am going to do a second layer and make it a little darker. Because with watercolor, you know, you can always make it darker. It's hard to make it lighter, but you can always go darker. But I'm picking up fuzz everywhere I go. Okay, I like it. Oh no, Carmen has to go get ready for her sleep tech appointment. Oh yeah. Carmen, see if you can go to lunch on Friday. Look at Paula's notes. Good luck with your sleep tech. Okay, loving this. I'm loving how the top color blended in with the bottom color. It's very pretty. Not dry yet though. It's in the Crafter Noon Bitches group. Sorry for my French, you guys. That's what we call ourselves. Sorry. Okay, before I put the leaves on, I want to put these in to see what that's gonna look like. Okay, hopefully I can get all three of them in here. Pretty thick. This is why hole reinforcers are a good thing. Taking this other glove off. And then I pull each strand individually. Don't pull too hard sometimes with sari silk though, because it will rip. That might be as far as it's gonna go. Okay. Lots of little hairs. Now we just want to layer these, but I think I'm going to need to outline them. So I'm going with a gold sparkle pop. So maybe it would have been a good idea for us to outline first. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some oranges. Wish there was a brown sparkle pop. Let's try the orange. Well, that's a good color. Can you see the designs on the leaves a little bit? The sparkle pop, I hope. So I talked to my oldest daughter this weekend. We went out to dinner. It was very fun. Um, and I am signing her up for a matchmaking group or matchmaker. I guess I'm paying for her to have a matchmaker. I guess that's what I'm calling it. So there's three big matchmaking people in our area. And has anybody ever used a matchmaker? My poor little daughter, she's not little. She's 34. She's just miserable. All she wants to do is be in a relationship and get married. That's all she wants. And life is just not fun for her right now. So I said, all right, I've been watching the show, The Resident, and the guy, my favorite guy, Dr. Pravesh, his mom and dad. Oh, I wish I had bronze. I don't have bronze, Linda. We could try this though. Let's see. I do have brown, I think. I do. I have a brown. Let's try the brown. Dr. Pravesh is Indian, from India, Indian, and his parents signed him up for a matchmaker. Or no, I don't think his parents did. I think he did. Anyway, doesn't matter. And then I was thinking about Yenta. Remember Yenta? Yentl? Barbara Streisand? Wasn't that a matchmaking thing? Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Anyway, I think it's perfect for her. So she doesn't have any money, neither do I, but I thought I'm just going to pay for it. Okay, we may need some more here, but let's start with those. I know that was Fiddler on the Roof, Rhonda, but isn't there another one, Yentl? Wasn't that another one about matchmaking? I know the song is from Fiddler on the Roof. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. I just wanted these leaves to be, you know, kind of all on top of each other here. I think it'll be so pretty to use in a journal. And the good thing about Fabrifix is things can move around. Have you seen Indian matchmaking on Netflix? Rebecca wants to know. Are you kidding me? That's one of my very favorites. My daughter is the perfect candidate for a matchmaker. She really, truly is. Because she has so many, this is what I want things, and this is what I don't want things. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think it's going to be perfect. Oh, I have one more green. It goes at the top. Yeah. So, I mean, she's a great girl. It's just not easy meeting somebody these days. You know what I mean? And especially when all you want to do is get married and have a baby. That scares some guys away because, like, who was it that just had a baby at 80? Robert De Niro or somebody? Guys can wait, but girls cannot. But why would you have a child at 80 years old? What could you do with that child? Not much. Not much. Palma says Tumblr is a dating app where a female gets to pick. Then they send you profiles that match you. She's tried that one. She's tried them all. And she goes on a lot of dates, she was telling me. I was surprised. So, yep, matchmaking it is. She was excited about it. I was surprised. Can someone remind me why we are doing fall? I can remind you. Rebecca did our prompts, and the first week was Lindsay week. The second week was autumn week. The third week is winter week. The fourth week is spring week. And the fifth week is, are there 5 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth week is summer. Because Rebecca thought it would be fun for us to do something other than the season that we are in. It's basically a challenge, is what it is. We're in another challenge. And some challenges are hard. Like this is hard because it's hard to do something that we're not in the middle of. And then we'll just put these away and use them again in the fall. It'll be kind of fun. Don't you think? I mean, I hope. I hope you think it's fun. Or, you know, do your own thing. You don't have to do fall. Because the prompt is leaves, you could do spring leaves or fall leaves. I just figured I'd stick with the prompt. Rhonda says, oh yeah, now I remember. Well, try to remember to put all these tags away, and they're going to be, it will be really fun when we pull them out and we'll use them with somebody else's prompts. You know what I mean? and we'll do something fun with them. I think. We will definitely use them. Okay. I think that's done. I don't really want to do much more to it. I could add colored areas in here, but I wish I hadn't done that, but that's okay. We're going to just leave it. I don't want to get too much more here, but Sandy says, I think it's a great idea to add stashes for yearly journaling. I do too. It's just a challenge. So there's tag number 1 for this week. Maybe what we'll do is we'll make a little envelope or a box or something to put all our tags in so we don't lose them. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my moon. And I'm for sure, do you guys see the opalescence in this now that it dried? I didn't fix my white pen yet, so I don't think I have good thick white ink now. Have to use a I want some craters in here. I don't know if you can see the craters or not with the Posca. Yeah, you can see those, right? Tags are something that don't take me a lot of time. So that's why I figured we would have time to do our moon and our sun solar eclipse page, or a little thing that's going to go into our journals, because this is a big deal. We may not be here for the next one, ladies. Okay. And somebody had a good quote for the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse quotes. Oh, those are all dumb quotes. Don't let anyone or anything block your shine. Kind of like that. Anybody have anything for the solar eclipse? Oops, I lost our video feed. I clicked out. I'll have to click back on. Let's see, did anybody have a good quote? So let's go to the inside while I wait to see if anyone has a good quote. We're just going to write solar eclipse. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That is good, Palma. Was that Palma? Rhonda. That's good. Good job, Rhonda. I'm not going to write where I was when the solar eclipse happened because I'll be in the doctor's office. So it's April 8th, 2024. So do you guys have any big plans? Anybody for the solar eclipse? Are you doing a party? Are you getting on an airplane with Delta and traveling the length of the solar eclipse? Because I know they're doing that. That's all I'm doing there. So let that dry for a second. Live by the sun, by the moon. Oh, I also like that. Total eclipse of the heart. I did see that one. That's cute. Uh, when the moon is in the seventh house, when the moon is in the seventh house, and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is okay. The moon hugged the sun, and they called it an eclipse. Oh, I like that one, Stacy. There's so many good ones. I think I'm going with that one. I hope my pen will write over this luminescent. Maybe I'll use a micron because it's bleeding. Yeah, it doesn't like that ink. Micron time. I'm trying to get it in a good spot for you to look at while I write. The moon. Oh, I wrote when. Oh, well, when the moon. Oh, it doesn't like my microns either. Oh, well. When the moon hugged. I should have started higher. Oh, well. I'm running out of space. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 3 little dots, 3 little ellipses. When the moon hugged the sun, and they called it solar eclipse. Should I put a solar eclipse? No, just solar eclipse. That's going to be cute in my journal. I think it's fun to have little embellishments that you can pick up and use in your journal. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a collage cluster. That'd be fun. I'm going to add some black dots in here. Okay, so when the moon hugged the sun, they called it solar eclipse. I like it a lot. I just need to color this a little darker. How many of you guys actually keep a journal? Does anybody keep a journal besides the girls that are in journal play day? Because man, do I love my journal. This one I'll send to somebody as a little memento of the solar eclipse. Okay, so here's what we did today, you guys. Oh, Z said the sun is getting mooned. That's cute. So we have our tag for today, which is every leaf speaks bliss to me, fluttering from the autumn tree. I got to do just a few more little things to this. I can see it. I need a few little curly cues. Just a few. I think we're done. I could keep going, but I'll probably ruin it if I just keep adding stuff. Okay, I'm happy with it now. So there we've got some little curly cues. We have our cutout of our watercolor paper. If you have scraps of white paper like this, don't throw them away because they make great, like I could cut hearts out of this. I could cut some flowers out of it. We'll save this for tomorrow because we might use it again. So we have our tag to put away for fall with a beautiful sari silk tassel. And then we have our moon that's going to go in our book. When the moon hugged the sun, they called it solar eclipse. Okay, you guys, don't look at the sun. Remember, that's important. If you're with little kids, make sure they don't look at the sun. At least that's what we've been told our whole lives. I don't know. I've never looked at it, so I guess I might go crazy or something. If you have crystals and you believe in that, or you have moon water, today is the day to put out your moon water for the solar eclipse. I highly recommend that because it's just going to be fabulous. So have a great day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. What was our prompt tomorrow? Acorns. Ugh, my least favorite thing in the world. But they'll be cute to do with this colored paper that we painted. So I'm not an acorn fan, but that's all right. Okay. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to get your glasses ready. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.